The second episode begins with a drone filming a mansion. Rich people are so show-off. Crush is saying goodbye to them. Emilia says they need to go back to Roswell's mansion because the poor from the village can't stand sleeping in the carts anymore. She smiles cause the suffering of poor people makes Crush happy. She would have a lot of fun with the first season. Subaru starts talking the usual shit and is attacked by the dinosaur. Good move 02. He grumbles cause his cheek hurt and they both laugh at the suffering of a poor. Fellis appears and warns he took good care of Rem, but she's still passed out back there, so he basically did nothing, just like Griffith. Before saying goodbye, Emilia and Crush shake hands as a symbol of friendship and alliance. She tries to do the same with Subaru, but he prefers to avoid female contact. What the f*** was even that? In the carriage, Subaru sits right next to Emilia even though there are several free seats. She has the feeling when there are several free urinals, but the stranger chooses to piss beside you. Rem takes the trip to take a nap. She must be exhausted. Subaru and Emilia start to have a pretty cool moment, just like someone who chooses the urinal right next to you. If your name is urinal, absolutely. Subaru closes the door, isolating the chauffeur once again. Emilia laughs for a while, but soon looks sad and I can only think of how I wanted to clean her ears with a cotton swab. They arrive at the village. It's completely empty. No homeless group has taken possession of the place. Why the hell didn't this donkey go to talk to any adult after collecting the goddammit information? Were these kids the best he can think of? Subaru mentions Rosewall and Ram must be hidden in a place known as Sanctuary. The problem is, this sanctuary is protected by 12 playboy wearing golden clothes. They decide to let the villagers get by on their own and go to the mansion. They can eat tree bark, so it's okay. The main character is carrying Rem on his back. Is it just me or does she seem to be slightly smiling? I bet $5 she's pretending so she can grab Subaru's balls without raising suspicion. I don't know if Rem is too small or if they're half giant. The silver-haired one might be. They knock on the door and the one who opens is a tall, blonde and gorgeous shark-teeth maid. Sorry Rem and Emilia, but you guys can't beat that smile. Liking to be stepped on by pretty women. Oh my poor Subaru, I didn't expect much from you, but I expected more. Emilia tugs on his ear. I think she wants to make him look like hers. Frederica says Ram called her to help in the mansion, but when she arrived Ram had disappeared with the boss and left all the work for her. Subaru explains with Rem gone, Ram couldn't handle the mansion herself. I still think that Ram's entirely to blame. The new best girl asks who's this blue-haired Ram with big boobs. Subaru says it's just a random one that he rejected. Frederica really can't understand why he would do that. Well, even virgin losers have a choice. She says you need to talk to the great spirit of the forbidden library, that the Gigaloli Tsunere. As always Subaru finds it very difficult to find her. And here is the loli with butterfly eyes, that's her Mangekyo Sharingan. Biko is uncomfortable by Subaru's presence. It's not very comfortable to be disturbed when reading doujinshi. Barusa asks her favorite tags. I believe this question must be illegal in some way. Looking at her from the back, I can only wonder if Beatrice is a big fan of Gurren Lagann. Oh my, look, they decided to go to the f***ing point. You know, he still needs to go to the sanctuary. Subaru takes something from his pants and hands the loli a big, thick, heavy, and black book. Yep, that's the usual reaction. So Subaru tells how he defeated Betelgeuse. I don't know how anyone easily believes Subaru won a fight without being completely drunk. Beatrice starts saying nonsense and getting sentimental. That's why Itachi killed your clan douche. She uses a giant fan to blow the shit out of Subaru, hitting the poor chauffeur who I forgot the name. Anyway, ignoring the pain of unimportant characters they drink tea to make the plan. Emilia makes really cute expressions, but I'm sorry girl, but your ears can't beat those teeth. Ryder laughs like he knows something relevant. Who the f cares? The other day Subaru's watching Rem sleeping. Oh, my mistake. Subaru is watching Rem in a coma. When he leaves the room he meets this little girl dressed as a maid. I think the fantasy worlds don't exist, this child labor bullshit. I absolutely don't like where this is going. I love it. Just joking. Haha, humor is everything. As they walk down the hall Barusa randomly opens a door without knocking up. Schizophrenia is a very sad disease. Frederica gives her this sapphire amulet. Well, I think it's sapphire. Since Pokemon, I assume all blue stones are sapphires. Sure she stole it and is trying to get rid. Oh, I almost forgot. They'll look for Garfield, the lasagna cat. Petra gives Subaru this napkin. It's a pretty shitty gift I must say. She ties it on his arm if he needs to shit in the forest. Apparently, it wasn't a napkin. Petra says goodbye and there's also one on her arm. Smart girl. Frederica takes a letter from his pocket. Jesus Christ, I hope it's not from a boyfriend or something. On the way to the sanctuary, they wonder why Puck hasn't shown up yet. Don't worry, he's a cat. He'll disappear for about 4 or 5 days, maybe years and reappear as if nothing had happened. They arrive in the forest. I know that places tend to be green, but it seems even the air here is green. Subaru and Emilia massage their cheeks. Subaru'd like to massage her cheeks. Don't get me wrong, massage with a left jab. Suddenly, the amulet shines brightly. So beautiful, and I'm not even talking about the amulet. Subaru steals the object showing his true nature. Emilia has a pressure fall and passes out. Salt under the tongue resolves it. So out of nowhere, he's lost in the forest. This girl appears and runs away from the main character. He voraciously chases her. Chasing a little girl through the forest. This is definitely not good for your image, Barusa-kun. He found the sanctuary. He enters the place without knocking on the door again, totally impolite. LSD kicks in and he shows up in the Windows XP background image. This woman very similar to Emilia is here, but it's not her. How do I know? Cause this girl's eyelashes look like spider legs. She's one of the 7 witches. Ooh, he's f***ed up. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe. I'd like to ask you to watch at least 2 videos of the channel in a row because it helps me a lot. Also make a friend watch this video too. Use violence if necessary. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Bye.